Mic check. We good? Good morning and welcome to the Stoney Love Morning Show. It's Friday. Yay! It's Friday. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm echoing, but anyway, good morning, everybody. Thank you for joining me again this morning. I have with me in the studio today, later on, you're going to see designer William Fats of Fats Clothing, and Sister JJ, entrepreneur, author, and actress, and among many other things that she does. And I want to leave you with this morning with the morning thought: live your life for a purpose. So, meaning you must have a purpose. So, I don't know if you read the book Purpose Driven Life, but make sure that every day you are getting up and you're driving and thriving toward the purpose of which God has intended for you to do. Because we're all here for a purpose. And in today's news, Brian Kemp is subpoenaed to testify in Fulton County Trump investigation. Giuliani is under scrutiny also in the Georgia Trump investigation. Fayetteville launches Jazz Festival for new city center, and the Lawrenceville city is looking for a new police officer chief. So if you're interested in being a chief of police, Lawrenceville city is looking for one. Airport terminal is making room for the rich and famous. So soon there will be a terminal just for the rich and famous who are coming through the Hartsfield Jackson Atlanta airport. And the deadly crashes on 75 this morning in Henry County is keeping the interstate backed up. After these messages, we'll be back with Sister J right here with me live in the studio. Good morning and welcome back. I told you I was coming back. And I have with me right here in the studio, out on the balcony, the lovely Sister JJ. Good morning. I'm doing fabulous. How are you today? And you looking it. But that's all I'm saying. I woke up like this. Wow, you look great. I was looking over at some of the information about you, and you are a phenomenal woman. You have done a lot within the community, transforming yourself as well. You have a magazine that I would like to touch on. What is the name of your magazine, please? So it's actually two publications. The first one is Bossful Magazine, and that stands for Beautiful Outstanding. Mm. And we highlight women all over. I just really show that so many awesome women all great things. They should wait to big book, reach out to them. We have a lot of platforms okay. So you have two magazines. So one is for mainly women, and then the other one's for everyone. Also, men. Okay, I wasn't listening. Hello, hello. Okay. Great things in the community. Wow, that's amazing. Now, what made you come up with that idea? Really? They were. Wow, that's amazing. Now, among your magazines, you're an actress. What led you down that path? Did you know early on that you had that skill? Uh oh. To what you're doing. Yes. Oh, really? Oh, I think I got to take a break. And I'm sorry. I think I'm having some difficulties here. And I'll be right back. I'm sorry, guys.
And she took pride at making her son, her oldest boy, these greens. Well, then I met a woman and fell in love with this woman. And it probably was due to some of those greens. And I think, I'm pretty sure the first thing I said when I took a bite, I think I looked you square in your face and I said, sincerely, these better than my mama greens.
The juices started to come out over here. I just want to cover it over.
Being able to set time aside for your family or your extended family is just hard to come by. And it gets harder the older you get. To be able to sit aside like a dedicated time to be able to say, hey, this is where we are. This is where we're gonna meet.
Right.
Bring everything that you have of yourself in this moment is great. And for us, the kids respond. It's something that they look forward to. We sing a made-up song called Who Won the Day? And sometimes you don't win the day. We got a 4-year-old who'll say, I didn't win my day. It was a rough day. This happened. But they know that this is a space that we are gonna share that. Put butter on your hands?
And there's plate.
Okay, good.
Well, I'm standing. If somebody had a challenging day, or we know that something happened with someone, our table is where we discuss it, and we discuss it as a family. It gives people an opportunity to express themselves and their emotions and not feel like it's a bad thing. You started it trying to get more conversation at the table, and it really has.
Welcome back, guys, and thank you for your patience. I really do thank you. And again, I have with me in the studio Sister JJ. Greetings once again.
Hello, once again.
Thank you. Thank you. Now, everybody can hear you, they can see you, how beautiful you look today. As
Thank you,
always, as
Queen.
I saw some of your pictures,
Oh,
and
thank you.
amazingly, you look beautiful always.
Oh,
So
thank
it's just
you.
not today, but I get to share you with everybody that watches
Oh,
me, so that's
thank
good.
you. Thank
So I want to say to you this morning, I read some of your documentary. You have a magazine that you do, and I was very interested in that. You have one, as you said, for men and women who are
Yes.
doing things in the community.
Yes.
Now, what brought this on to be able to create two, not one successful magazine? It's already hard to do one magazine, but you got two successful magazines.
I don't know. Like I said earlier, I'm spiritual, so we definitely got to take that up with God. And just for those who did not catch it, the first magazine is Boss Mode Magazine, and that stands for Beautiful, Outstanding, Sensational Sisters. And we highlight women from all over the world. The magazine is both publications are in the East Coast and the West Coast and in Africa. And the second magazine is King Up Magazine, and that highlights men, the same thing, doing just great things all over the world. And as I stated earlier, we do have an international blogger, Dr. Glory, so shout out to him for the King Up Magazine. I just wanted to bring awareness and spotlight beautiful people just doing their thing.
Yes.
You know, some people do things from the heart, and if that's what their passion for is to do, and if that's what their purpose to do, they don't think 2 seconds about it, they just do it.
That's right.
And I just feel as though we need to highlight that, and they shouldn't have to wait for society or the entertainment industry to say, hey, you're worthy to be highlighted now because you have some shenanigans going on in your life, or you just hit $1 million. Some of the wealthiest people are not millionaires, and they're doing just fantastic, phenomenal things in the
Wealth
world.
is in the heart.
It is. It is. So
It's in
I
the
just wanted to
character.
highlight those people.
Wow, and
Yeah.
that's a beautiful thing. Is that digital magazine?
It's digital and hard copy.
Oh, yeah,
Yeah.
you're doing your thing. I'm gonna have to get a copy of that magazine
Yes,
and check
yes.
you out.
Thank you.
Now, you're also a director, writer. You create movies as well, and you're
Yes.
an actress as well.
Yes, I am a filmmaker, and I was told to say filmmaker because I kind of do some of everything. But my
Oh,
main thing is directing, and I'm a DP, I'm an actress, I'm a writer. So I'm working on my fourth independent movie, and the premiere will be September the 18th. Shameless plug.
oh, a couple of days before my birthday.
Yeah, so you should come out.
Yes.
And that is called When Life Happens. And I'm very excited about that. Our leading man is T. Cool, and he is under Tina Bridges' agency.
Yes,
He's
I'm
right
very
here in
familiar
Atlanta.
with her.
Mhm.
TLA.
Yep. And then
Yes.
we have, before then, we had Men Pray Too, and the
Wow.
leading man was Harold. and he's a professional poet. And then there we had, before then, we had Too Crazy on Another Level. The leading lady was Takeda Jones, Keita Keith from Virginia. And all of the films deal with real life issues that's going on. And the short film was Crazy on Another Level. The leading lady was Takeda, and the supporting lady was Kendra. So I just believe in providing a platform for independent actors and actresses to display their talent and to grow.
Yeah. So will you be doing any web series or just series?
So we do have a web series out called Side Chick Chronicles. I
Oh
laugh when I
Lord.
say that. Side Chick Chronicles, and that's we're not glorifying side chicks, but we are telling the story of what can happen with a side chick.
Just trust me, never get caught up. That
Don't get
first
caught
weekend,
up.
if he don't show up, he got a boo. So
Yeah, honey,
don't
he's
get
got
caught
a
up.
wife more than
Yeah,
likely.
don't get caught up. Don't get caught
Yeah,
up.
so
Let it go. I'm trying to tell you.
yes. So,
So you
yeah.
don't be in the chronicles. Trust me, I've been in that. I don't know if we all have been in that situation or have almost been in that situation. Because as you know, the ratio to one black real man in Atlanta is like 25 to
She
1.
said, "Real man."
So because we have all dynamics of men.
Right.
We have, some men prefer men and women.
Mhm.
Some men just are, you got the masculine and the alpha male. I mean, I've dated them all. So I don't know. I'm just saying.
Right.
I don't discriminate. But I'm just,
Right.
I'm Stoney, so everybody knows.
Hey, Stoney Love.
I love everybody. and we're not, you know what, we're gonna drive off the man. We're gonna drive off the man part because it's been about a year for me. So I'm
Okay.
not advertising y'all. I'm not advertising. I'm just I don't. She done went. She done drove the wrong way.
Hey, it's Side Chick Chronicles.
No, we.
I think we need to
Wow.
change the rating of this show.
Right. Right. We're supposed to be on the PG-13.
Yeah.
Oh, we gonna change.
All
the
my
subject.
church and Christian fans and followers, I am not a part of this.
Oh wow. Lord, we gotta have a pastor here put some holy water and some of that olive oil on my head. But we've all been through a situation or two that may have led us down that road, and then we had
Right.
to be like, you know what, this isn't right.
Right.
I don't date married men at all. Trust me, and you can tell when they are married. But
Mhm.
I have been in a situation where I met someone, they had a girlfriend, but that's just as bad. But still,
Right.
and I had to get out of the car and be like, you know what, you're not gonna put me secondary,
Right.
and you're not gonna make me feel like I'm secondary.
But there's some women that don't mind taking,
They don't because they don't want the hassle of.
yeah.
But then those women sometimes, have you ever noticed that most men end up leaving the woman for the side chick? Because my dad left my mom for his side chick,
Oh, wow. I'm sorry.
and
Oh,
we're still
wow.
fighting about that today.
Yeah.
And that
yeah.
was like 50 years ago.
I think it just depends because Side Chick Chronicles do talk about it from different perspectives,
Yeah.
and just for my disclaimer, I've never knowingly or willingly been a side chick, nor will I ever be a side chick. But when I found out that I was a side chick, I totally ended that because that's just me. But some women don't mind
Right.
because of what you said. They don't have to worry about the hassle and they have their freedom to do them. So it's just everyone's preference. I don't condone it.
Yeah, I
You
know.
know, and I do have some friends that are bona fide certified side chicks. I won't
And
call y'all
don't
out.
care.
I won't call y'all out. Just keep on sending those payments.
They
No, I'm
should
just
call
playing.
them side chick Saturdays because you don't never see him on Saturday.
Yeah,
He's
yeah.
not coming.
But there's one side chick. She went. It was on someone's show. I can't recall. And they said how she went. She caught a flight to the islands where her dude and his wife and children were vacationing, and she said, "How you gonna go on a vacation with your family without me?"
Oh, So she just put herself in the.
Oh yeah. I would. I wish I would. I wish they would have kept track of it because I would have loved to have known.
To see what have happened.
Yeah, I was like, wow.
Oh my god,
Yeah.
I can't imagine. And you know, it's funny because the guy who I was dating at the time, he tried to make it seem like it was normal, that I should tolerate, that it's
Yeah,
okay.
it is normal for some people.
Right. He's like, it's okay. It's okay that I sleep with her Monday and Tuesday, then I come give you some.
Yeah,
on
it's
Thursday and Friday.
okay.
I'm like,
In some
hey.
cultures, it is okay. They can
Yeah.
have in Africa. That's one culture. As long as they
I
can.
live in America.
I'm feeling you.
and grew up in Mechanicsville. That is
You're-
not tolerated.
Mechanicsville,
I
Virginia.
sure am. Northside High School, 1991.
Virginia?
No.
Oh, okay.
Over here, down here
Oh.
on 75.
Oh, it's a
85.
Mechanicsville everywhere then.
It is?
Yes,
Oh, okay.
Mechanicsville in Virginia.
You know Mechanicsville, don't you? Yeah.
Yeah, I'm still learning Atlanta.
Oh, you're new to Atlanta?
7 years next year.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I'm a Grady baby. So, I'm born and
Okay.
raised here. And so, I went to performing arts school here in
Okay.
Atlanta. And so, this is just me acting out my dream
Yeah.
of me wanting to live my
Baltimore
dream.
School for the Arts didn't accept me.
Really?
Yeah, but they accepted
Well, I was
my
a
daughter.
magnet student
Yeah.
from kindergarten on up.
Okay.
And so, even though I grew up in an urban community, my mother made sure that I did not experience the world as an urban kid.
Right.
And
Oh,
so
good for her.
I always thank her for that.
Yeah.
And so she always told me that I would be a teacher. And I was like, well, I don't want to teach anybody anything. I want, to be an actress. And so, but Lord and behold, I am teaching people about themselves
Right.
through my program and delivering positive messages.
You just looked at it as in the traditional sense.
I did,
Yeah.
but she knew
What she was
your
speaking
parents
about.
can see
Mm-hmm.
far beyond,
Yeah.
who you are.
Yeah.
And it's a shame that today she's not here to see it.
Oh.
And I was able to share some of it with my dad. I went to see my dad the other day.
Okay.
And I could
Him
see
and the
that he
side
was-
chick wife? No, I'm just playing.
Oh, no, she's deceased.
Oh, Lord, forgive me.
And she's deceased, and my dad is still living, and my mom is deceased. But she died before my mom died.
Okay.
And so, but I wrote a book about it. It's
Okay.
called Growing Up Mechanicsville. And that's
Okay.
how I ended up in Mechanicsville.
Okay.
Because my mom and dad, when they married, they were on a path of building their business. They had opened up a funeral home and
Oh, wow. They were on a very
a great path. So
successful.
here this woman
path.
come. Yeah.
That's the trick of the enemy, though, and I tell people that all
Mhm.
of the time. I say you guys have to remember when you're destined for greatness and you're on your path of success, you have to be like a fruit horse. You can't look to the left and you can't look to the right because the distraction will cause you not to reach your goals. The goals are still there for you, but it's your choices that you make that will deter you from your success, whatever level of success that you want.
That is so true. Now, I was reading where you experienced a delay in your life with incarceration.
Oh, I like how you say that. Y'all, I was locked up.
And they wouldn't let me out.
Yes,
Mon.
my mom did a fantastic job with keeping her 7 children in Baltimore. We call it Baltimore County, which is a suburban area. I just had a taste for the streets.
So you were the opposite.
Yes,
Of me, yes.
yes, and I'm destined to be great, and I am a multimillionaire, and I say that with confidence and determination, and I just went about it the wrong way. I was so close doing it the wrong way, and so Petersburg, Virginia Police Department thought it would be a good idea if I served 50 years in their prison. Yeah.
So you did.
I didn't do 50. I did 2 years. I made first parole
Okay.
and came home, and still felt like that was the way to go to get that money. And I got locked up again.
Right. I a similar story.
And then I got out, and I just still felt like that was the way to go. I was doing
Rebellious.
entrepreneur, yeah, and I was still doing the streets because
The fast
it's,
money.
it is an addiction not only for the addicts that are using, but for the sellers. Because you get addicted to that money, you get addicted to that fame, you just get addicted to, well, I should say that street fame, you get addicted to it.
Right.
And so that last time I have a love for children, and that last time there was a situation, it was just so horrific, and it could have cost the children's lives. And at that moment, I heard the Spirit of the Lord tell me, you're at a crossroad now. Either you're going to get it together, or the blood of these kids is going to be on your hand.
And those were your children?
My children and my nieces and nephews and someone else's child.
Right.
And so, not all of my children. Some of them had went. I have at the time I had three. And,
Right.
went with my sister, and so I used to hear my friends say, "I'm going to church to get a word. I'm going to church to get a word," and I was like, "Okay." And so, and then being locked up, the preacher would come, and I heard, and so it was the seed was planted in me, and it scared me so bad. Like I wasn't scared of the shootouts or any of that stuff. The children's lives is what scared me.
Wow.
And I said, I'm going to church to get a word. And then after that, I just been rocking with the Lord ever since. I'm like,
That's
hey,
beautiful.
I'm going to stay over here. So I'm still me. I just do it differently. And then the gifts and talents that I started out with, like I said, I tried out for Baltimore School for the Arts. That's the same school that Jada Pinkett went to. Tupac went to. My daughter ended up getting in, but so all of those things that was in me that I didn't know, the rapping. I was when I got locked up. KRS-One had literally called my managers for us to start talking about signing the contract, but I was looking at 50 years. So
Right.
just changing my life and just redirecting my path. The goal is the same, just the pathway
Right.
changed. And so now I'm just doing it. I have a single out. The Queen is here, the Boss Lady Anthem.
Oh, you didn't send it to me.
Yeah, I thought I did maybe, but I was having issues with my phone.
Okay, okay.
I'm not, phone
Wow, that
savvy. Then I have 9 books on Amazon. Actually, the ninth book is a collaboration with L3 Life, Love, and Lockup. Shout out to author Michelle Lovett. And her.
yes, she's a beautiful,
Oh my
beautiful
God, that
soul.
queen is a beast. And when
Yes.
she invited me to collab on the 4th volume, oh, I jumped at it.
Oh,
I
that's
jumped at it.
that's
Yeah.
beautiful.
So,
I've
the
had the
book.
pleasure of interviewing her on
Oh
the
yeah.
very first,
Oh,
the very
L3.
first book.
Yeah.
Yes,
Yeah. Volume 1.
yes, I
Yeah.
did.
Yeah.
And that was a very beautiful time, and the women that were with her during that moment, their stories were phenomenal.
And they still support every volume. Support the next volume.
Okay.
So it gets bigger and bigger, and she's really legit about what she say. For the books to be healing or helping others. So my chapter, I can't really say too much, but my chapter does talk about healing and knowing who you are,
Yes.
and why you go through what you go through, and accepting it and embracing it. So I do want to shout that out. And the book launch is going to be July 9th. So guys, come out.
Yay!
Get your ticket for me. Get your ticket for me. And we are still accepting orders for books. So we have that. And, I have the fragrance line out.
Oh,
Chrissy
you have
K.
it for really?
Yes, so
You're
Chrissy
doing
K.
so much.
Hey, I got to keep a biscuit on the table.
With a little gravy.
Got to keep a biscuit on the table.
Wow.
Yes, yes.
So Chrissy K is what is that?
So Chrissy K, it started out as a children's clothing line, and we still do that, but then we went into the teenager clothing, and then we have some section for women. But what's really taking our focus, and we're taking off with that, is Chrissy K fragrance. We have some other things coming up too, but right now we're focusing on the fragrance, and it's 21 cents, and we're like a Bath and Body Works. If you have to put us in a category, I always say that. So we have shower gel, we have lotions, and we have body spray mist. I always say that part because people say it's a probably feels like it's a body spray mist. It's what you put on when you get out of the shower.
Oh
bath,
wow.
or wake up if you don't take a shower. That was
Oh, that is beautiful.
Yes,
I love it, and I love the
yeah.
name.
Yes.
That's
okay.
my first name. My
Oh,
first name is Kristen.
really?
When I was little, everybody called me Chrissy and Chris and
Oh,
Sugar. So that's why I was like, wow.
Oh, wow.
Yeah,
Yes.
but
yes.
I don't like I'm a big girl now, so I go by my last name. which is Stone, and
Okay.
everybody calls me Stoney Love.
Right.
So
You still a little Chrissy.
I'm a
Everybody
fan.
gotta have a little Chrissy in their life.
Oh my God, my mother used to call me that,
Yeah.
and my
But you
dad.
see how it make you smile when you say it? My
Yeah,
daughter is named after my daughter. My daughter's alter ego is Christina, Chrissy for short. Her
yeah,
name is
that's funny.
Kaisha. And she just smiles. And it's something about that name, Chrissy, that does something. Oh, we got you crying.
Because I was just listening to my dad the other day. He called me that. So
Oh,
it's
yeah, it's a good
I
place.
it
It's a good
is, but
place.
I try to I hide her.
No, let her out.
No.
Chrissy's and our butterfly is our symbol because every woman goes through a cocoon moment in their life, and when you come out of that cocoon moment, the butterfly is so beautiful. No one hates a butterfly. I don't know one person that hates a butterfly. And so you have to embrace the butterfly in your life and let your colors shine.
I do, but
And you're
not.
doing it,
But Chrissy needs to.
yeah, Chrissy,
She's a little
okay.
baby. She's
Let the Chrissy grow up in you and let her shine. And let the
ah.
butterfly in you shine. Let her fly high like you're doing now.
I
Yeah,
am definitely. You
yeah.
touch my heart.
Aww.
Beautiful name. Um, a lot of people, as they watch my show, they get to know more and more about me. Things that I don't talk about myself. I too was incarcerated. I did 9 years.
Mm.
So I know the struggle. I know the separation from your children,
Mhm.
being away from your family, all of that. And we're a different breed of women because
Yeah.
we're the women that it was meant to break us, but we're still
But it
standing.
made us. It made us. It
And
made us who we
so,
are.
right, and people like you did what? You don't got a crack on your face.
Yeah.
You don't have a crack here.
Yeah.
You look good. So people are like, wow, you made it through all of that and you're still standing. So I know how it is to get
Yeah.
up every day, live your purpose, fight for your
Yep.
dreams. Don't worry about what people say. Who I don't care what people say
Yeah. Because you're
about
not
me.
out the count. And
Right.
I always put this disclaimer out. I didn't snitch on one person because people say you were given 50 years and you're out in two, and they look at me. I didn't snitch on one person. That's the glory of God.
Well,
And I say that my mom always said, "Why do you say anything?" So, you have to remember the people I was dealing with,
right,
and in that world, you just got to eat it. You're
right.
gonna eat it,
You
or
have
your
to.
kids or your family gonna eat it.
That's true.
And the young lady that I was that she
Your
snitched on me
codependent.
she snitched on me and my brother.
Oh
And
wow.
then they set me up because I was a firecracker and I was going to do what firecrackers do. And the CO walked by and saw what I was getting ready to do.
Have you
And
been on American Gangster yet?
no, I'm not that big. I'm not that big.
I seen a lot
I'm
of
not
a few.
American gangster level.
I
Yeah.
seen a few of my Fed sisters
Yeah.
on
Yeah, I'm
American
not American.
Gangster.
See, I
So
didn't do
shout out to
fair
them.
time.
Okay.
I did state time. And keep in
Okay.
mind, I didn't. I only did 2 years. You know
Right.
what I mean? So I didn't do. I wasn't that big, that level. And that's another reason why I do what I do because there are a lot of us that have a story that can help young people, even older people, and we don't have to be on the American gangsters. You know
Right.
what I mean?
Right.
So there's different levels to that.
Well, shout out to all the ones that did make American Gangster. I'm not. I'm not
I'm
one.
very glad I
I
didn't make
just shared a
the
dorm with them.
line. Yeah,
I
yeah,
I understand. Trust me, I understand
yeah.
the struggle. It's real.
Oh yeah.
It definitely is real.
And sometimes you have to check yourself because when people try you, I love to call my women queens because I'm calling out the queen that's in them, and I identify my men as kings because I'm calling out the king that's in them. I'm
Exactly.
speaking to the greatness that's within them. But sometimes our kings and queens, I'm like, Lord Jesus, you want to bring that gangster out in me? Lord, help me, Father.
Gangsterling. Trust me, I know. I know
Yes.
this to be true.
Be like Peter, like
I try to be humble
yeah,
because I know that any given time I could turn up. You can turn the
right,
volume up a little bit with me and we can go there.
yeah,
But I've done a 180 in my life. Certain things I pretend like I don't see or hear
yeah.
and I won't respond to it
And that's
because
the
it's
best, and
not
that's the strength.
yeah,
That's the
I
strength.
pretend like I didn't hear you say that.
Mhm.
I didn't see that. I don't know nothing about that,
Mhm.
and I keep it pushing. Now, if you
Yeah.
bring it to my attention, I'll be like, yeah, I understand. I
Direct to
understand.
my
Yeah, right,
attention.
right. But it's if it's nothing for us to go back and forth about,
You gotta choose your battles.
I'm fighting with Georgia Powell. I ain't got time to fight with you right now.
I just heard that on CNN. It's
Yeah, I'm fighting with them.
ridiculous.
I ain't got time
It's
to be
ridiculous.
worried about what you got going on. I'm trying to keep the
And my
lights on.
thing is, I'm building my empire, creating my
Yes.
legacy. And if it is buffoonery and foolishness, then no, I can't allow my peace to be broken
What you talking
to
about?
deal with such buffoonery that's not going to be instrumental to me obtaining the goals that I've set for myself and the destiny that I know I'm created to accomplish before I leave this earth.
Amen.
So I'm talking about legacy. And it took me a while to get to that point to understand who I was and to accept who I am and to surround myself around winners, like-minded people. And that's what I say. I got this thing that I don't do clicks. I don't net click. I network. I don't do circles. Circles is like a dog chasing its tail. It's a pathetic sight. You don't get anywhere. I believe in building and climbing. And if you're coming in my world, and my world is anything that's in my reach, you're coming in my world, that means that you have to be a winner. And if you're not a winner, you have to take on that winning mentality to get to the next level of your definition of success. So I'm
Exactly.
with you, sister. I do not tolerate buffoonery. I just don't.
And I just stand alone. If you look at a lot of my go through my social media, it's just me and the Stoney Love show. I just because I learned that in this industry, people will befriend you to learn what you're doing and then mimic you, or to yeah, mimic you. So I've learned to be alone, and I just allow people in my world briefly. And I love everybody from afar. I share posts on my page. I write comments to let you know I support you. Yeah, I'm with you. But I'm over here by myself, and I love it.
Right. That works for you. That
Yeah,
works for
it
your
works.
your
It works good
queenism.
for me.
Yeah.
So, and you won't see me everywhere. I get invited everywhere,
Yeah.
but you won't see me everywhere
Yeah.
because I don't have enough of me to go around for everybody.
Right.
So you cannot be everywhere and think that it's gonna make you popular.
Right.
I just go to some
I
places.
call it quality over quantity.
Right.
And that's what a lot of people miss is the quality of it. And
Right.
not so much the quantity. And I live by that. I raised my son with that, with women. Say, son, it's not about how many women you have, it's about the right woman. You know what I mean? It's not about how many friends you have. It's about the right friends. Even
That
with
you
my
have.
production company, No Nickel and Down Production. Shout out to Belor, Kenya, and Neat. They're on my production team. We don't have a big team, but this team is strong and it's mighty. So, and then I tell them, I said, God will send the right people
Yes,
for
he
the
will.
team. It's not about having a big team. It's about having a quality team, giving out quality material. So yeah, so I
That's
definitely
good.
understand. You have to protect your peace. You have to protect your kingdom. You have to protect your destiny. You have to protect your mind. You have to protect you. And that's the first step in loving yourself in order to love other people.
Well, that's the only way you're gonna get to the top. You gotta just start walking alone.
Yes. I got to shout my mom out. My mom said, you better shout your mom out. So, mom,
Yes.
shout out to you because if it wasn't for you, I wouldn't be sitting here. I always got to give her a props.
Oh yes, thank the
Yeah.
Lord for mom.
Yeah.
Because if it wasn't for mother, a lot of us wouldn't be
Yeah.
where we are today.
Yeah.
Tell everybody where they can find you and your social media outlet and your filming company in case you're an upcoming actor and actress and would like to work with Sister JJ. You are accepting new talent.
We're always accepting new, serious, easy to work with talent.
Okay. That's right. If you're coachable.
If you're coachable, if you're learnable, you
Yes.
take directions. You don't got that way. I did it like this.
Right.
You know.
Yeah, we're
And I
not-
do want to talk about Models Against Cancer that's coming in October. That's my charity that I do.
Oh,
Yeah, I don't
wow.
want to stay too long. I know my time's almost up, but I had to shout that out.
Yes. So what is it that your organization does?
So, Models Against Cancer, we recognize cancer survivors. We honor cancer We honor cancer survivors, we recognize cancer fighters, and we pay tribute to those that have lost the fight to cancer. And we continuously bring awareness to different types of cancer and preventative measures. And we use the runway instead of being a runway of glamour, it's a runway of victory. So we invite all types of designers, vets to participate in the show.
Yes, most definitely. And again, tell everybody where they can find you.
Yes, you can find me at I am Sister JJ on all social media, and that is I, the word am, and sister is spelled SISTAJAYJAY. If you hit my personal page, Jojo Benjamin, I am almost full with friends, so just do the pages. I am Sister JJ, all social media.
Or they can follow you on Sister JJ,
Yeah.
George L. Benjamin,
Yeah.
correct?
And
They can
that's J
follow
O
you.
E D as in David Rell Benjamin. If you know me from old school, don't be hitting me up, girl. I remember when we were locked up.
I have a lot of my sisters that are on my page, and shout out to all of you this morning who are out there on the grind, running your businesses, watching the Stoney Love show, um, doing your thing. I'm proud of you. I really am. We made it through that. We're going to make it through this. And we'll be right back after these messages with designer William Fats. You don't want to miss this.
Thank you, Queen.
Yes, no doubt.
Awesome.
And I want to take a picture.
Yes, I'm
with
not
you.
going nowhere.
Are you going to stay?
Yeah.
Welcome back to the Stoney Love Morning Show. And look who I have with me. This my friend, y'all, because he's been with me before. So if you come second round, we good. You my friend. So this is designer William Patz. Phatz. Is that correct?
Yes, it is.
Ha ha, I got it right, y'all. And y'all better follow him on his page because he got some nice stuff. I just been waiting on him to offer Stoney Love an outfit to wear for the morning show. I haven't got that call yet, but I'm just putting it out in the atmosphere, right?
Oh, you will.
They
It
said
will.
when you want something, you just ask for it. Now, look what and I asked for sexy. He brought me some sex. He got some cologne, y'all. This is that right? Cologne or perfume?
Like it's oils,
Oh,
like
oils.
body oils, different ones. This is our new scent, our first scent, our second scent, and we're in the process of doing our third scent.
Really? Now, what is this one called?
That's called syrup. That's for men.
Oh, this is for men?
Yes.
Oh, I need a man, so I could just rub this on me like I got one. And then, oh, yeah, this smells like a man, too. I'm going to put this on my pillow, y'all. Like I've been doing something. I'm sorry. Ooh. Damn. Oh, that smells so. I think I'm about to. Woohoo. And this is.
Sexy. That's
Ah,
your favorite.
that's
That's
the-
everyone's favorite.
That's the one you had me singing the last time on my show. Yeah. Let me see. Oh my God. What in the heck you be doing?
Me and my business partner in LA, we go in.
Oh, this
and we
from
have
LA?
fun. Me and LA are business partners.
Oh, L.A. Carter. I love you. Oh my God. He knows I love him too.
Mm-hmm.
Oh wow. You know, I'm gonna tell y'all everybody about L.A. Carter. I met him several years ago. I was working a desk job. And something had happened where there was this big thing with Usher online, and I had created this video about it. And he saw my video and he said, "Call me." And I called him, and he says, "You got that radio voice." I says, "I do. I always wanted to be on the radio." And he says, "How about coming in on Saturday, and we can, try to get you going on the radio in a segment." And that's how I started, y'all. L.A. Carter, believe it or not, gave me a
LA.
chance.
He's a good
He
guy.
is a
That's
good
my
guy. Yes, I love him so much. He gave me a chance. He told me these. I will never forget these words. He says, "You're gonna make somebody a lot of money one day, and I hope it's me." Well, I'm over here at this network. I think I'm making them some coins. I don't know. I shake his pocket, but we don't know the inspiration that we give to people. And L.A. Carter gave that to me. And a lot of people don't know that we're friends and that how I feel about him. And I didn't know that he was a part of these oils. I really didn't.
Oh yeah. Man, but it's just me and him. That's my business partner. We
Really?
go in this store. We sit there for hours mixing all this scents together. The first time we went, me, him, and Portia went to the
Oh, I love her
fragrance
too.
store, and we was in there. They had us with the coffee beans. They was like, "You gotta put this in. You gotta smell this so you can smell the scent. So you can
Right.
wipe the old scent with the new scent, and
So coffee beans will take this off of me, this smell?
it just take out your nose. Cause when you're in there, it's like you dealing with like over 100 different scents that you're
Scents.
trying to mix. So the coffee bean will bring your regular senses back to smell the new scents.
Really? That's interesting.
It was fun. It was a good learning experience, but it helped far as the future. Cause when we went there the next time, we made sauce and syrup. It helped us.
This
get
is
going
sauce
there.
and syrup?
This is sex right here, but this is sauce and syrup right here. That's the sex right here.
How you know? Could they both green?
The colors. This like a kind of
Olive
like
oil
the
green.
olive oil green, and then this like a gold. And then like when you shake it up, then sometimes it come with the gold flecks too. See?
Oh, it does. You know your stuff. And now, what is this one? The orange one? This goes with this one?
That's for women. This is syrup.
Oh, it's called syrup.
Mm-hmm.
Did I try this?
Yes, you tried it. No, you didn't try the one yet, but
Ooh, it do smell like syrup. Smell like. You might want to. I can't say that. Damn. That's not something that I would wear on, like, just upper. I would. Sorry. Please
You're on
forgive me.
you're on the traction one day.
Right, it's like, wait a minute. Yeah. So that's what I would do with that. Yeah, I like this one because it's sweet though. So yeah, it isn't. It wouldn't because the bees will get you all up here. Yeah, that's something you gonna wear at nighttime. There's something you gonna wear at nighttime, y'all, and you're gonna take like a map and you're gonna drive. You know where you need to go. It doesn't belong up here. I'm telling you.
Gotta go
But
downtown.
yeah, downtown. Yeah, yeah, drive that. Now that's right for the downtown, like the sweet kisses and everything. Hey, we're getting back to the William Fats. You see, I know I'm messing up my whole morning show. Forgive me, my sponsors. I love y'all. But you know what? Now tell us about the fashion show. You got a fashion show that's coming up this week, or is it not?
Sunday, I have two fashion shows Sunday. I'll be in Atlanta Fashion Week, Queen with Curves with Calvin Johnson.
Really?
I'll be doing that one. I'm gonna be running. I got my first show is there's kind of similar in words. The Kings and Queens Royalty Annual Fashion Show. Their 6th anniversary.
But they're not related. You
No,
not okay? Okay.
They're not related. That's gonna be the first one. I do that one at 4 o'clock on Sunday, and I do Atlanta Fashion Week at 7 o'clock on Sunday.
Wow, you're gonna be like running around like with your head cut off.
Yeah, that's the life of the designer, though. We gotta be ready.
Now, do you use patterns or how do you say if I wanted something designed for my 50th birthday that's coming up?
Okay.
Would you do a pattern for me or would you shop for me a dress?
I would mainly go by my vision, like what you tell me that you want, or that your like what your vision is, and I go by my vision, and I come up with the
Combine
dress. I
those.
come up with a sketch of the dress and go from there.
So you sketch your dresses? You
Yes.
draw them?
Yes, I learned. I just graduated last month from fashion school. I got my
Really? Oh my God! Congratulations!
bachelor's. Thank you.
So you want them old time? Yeah, you know how you take it and you draw it and.
I still couldn't get with sketches in school. I mean, with the patterns in school. To me, it's not stealing, but it's like if you use a pattern, it's like you taking somebody else's stuff. They say
Okay.
you alter it or change it. I always do my own vision, what I see in my head, and I just kind of go to my own beat. When I do stuff, I go to my own beat. Either you like it, you don't. And then I can, like, if you show me something that you like, I can kind of look at it and see, okay, well, maybe I do it this or maybe I do that, or I might could try and get it similar. I don't want to go by patterns at all because
Okay.
I feel like I'm stealing from somebody else.
That you
when I
know
do
what that definitely makes sense. I didn't think of that about using patterns and it being I didn't think of that. Wow, brilliant. Because I would have been like it was yours. You cut it out, and, and paste it all together. My mother and my grandmother were what do you call it, seamstress, and my grandfather was a tailor on my mother's side. And he tailored clothing and coats and things like that. And my aunt had a nice big sewing machine in her. She made wedding dresses, all kinds of stuff, prom dresses.
Oh yeah.
And she couldn't even read and write, but she could take those measurements and cut and do all that. I'm like, wow,
Yeah,
brilliant.
that's it. I love that part because when I first started, I learned recently, like within the last 3 to 4 years, I even learned how to sew on a sewing machine. I was sewing by hand when I first started,
Really? By hand?
and then I think the piece that I feel that I like the most, I made a black. It's a black maxi dress. It flows at the bottom. And I had shared on Twitter, and then Cheryl Underwood had saw it, and she reshared it. And I think that was one of my best pieces, I think, because by her noticing it. And we used it in a couple of photo shoots. It was in the magazine. And from there, I learned, I went to Bobby Cole, Design by Ash. She started teaching me how to sew on the sewing machine. Then I went to my second teacher, Vivian V. Dinks. I took her class. And
I
she
love
teaching
her.
me. Yeah, Vivian is,
Oh,
she's
she's the bomb. She made me this beautiful, I still have it in my closet, nice gold ruffled coat. Oh, and it has the big belt to go around it. I think I might rock it for my 50th birthday because it's just nice. It's made for a queen.
That's
It's
one thing.
beautiful. Yeah.
It's really
Wow.
it's good, yeah. Because then once I started school, they taught me the next level, and it's like I'm doing my shows, but then the school was so good because I had started back. I'm going for my masters now. I'm going to get my masters, so it's like I want to keep on going and learn more and get more into the business aspect. I'm still do my shows, still move around. Actually, I'm already an international designer. I did the bad in 2017, but I'm getting ready to join the Beautiful You Fashion Tour, and I'll be going back to Dubai again. Vivian invited me. I'll be doing Costa Rica from August the 18th to August the 25th. I come back here for a few days, and I fly out to Dubai on August the 31st for Labor Day weekend for their fashion show.
International designer William Fats. My God. Isn't that something? When I talked to you a few years ago, we weren't talking about sewing machines and uh, what do you call it? Making the designs on paper.
Yeah, the patterns and
Yeah, all
everything.
of that. We wasn't. We were talking to. Wow, it was just you've grown. You're serious about this thing.
Yes, this I love it. I love what I do when I wake up. That's why I think about what's my next move gonna be,
Yeah.
what's my next design, or how I'm gonna kind of grow more. Cause I'm trying to grow. I'm growing already. Cause I'm already. This is my second year as ATL hottest designer.
Oh, congratulations on the ATL
Thank you.
hottest designers and winners. Shout out to Mr. Marshall, who handles that. Is that his name?
Yes,
Yes.
Brian Marshall.
Brian Marshall, who's over that. I think it's a wonderful thing. It wasn't for me. I never won. I was always nominated. and I,
It's a great platform
it is
though.
a he is I love him. I bump into him sometimes at the groceries at the QT by my house. We live not too far from each other.
Oh,
And
okay.
his mom, oh my God, I
She's
just
beautiful.
love her. I met her
Very.
a couple of years ago at a party at his house, and she's just phenomenal. So shout out to Brian Marshall and the ATL Hottest. You
Yes.
guys are to be congratulated.
It's lovely. It's
So you've been
just
nominated again this year.
yes. This will be my third. I'm nominated. This is my third year. Well, I've been nominated ever since I moved here to Georgia.
Oh
Each
well,
year
wow,
I've
you
been
doing
going
your
down it.
thing.
So I won last year and the year before. Right now I'm reigning. This going on my second year. I got voted again. The won the award the second year in a row.
Wow.
And plus dealing with the other awards, like right now I'm nominated for Fashion Hustler of the Year in Atlanta Hip Hop and Fashion Awards, Underground Awards. So I just
That's amazing. That's amazing. I definitely love that. Today's message was live your life purpose. And as you said today, you get up every day hungry, because that's what I heard in that. I'm
yes.
hungry. What can I do more to better myself as a designer? What would you tell a young designer who's sometimes be like, oh, I don't want to do this. This is not working out for me, and having those negative thoughts. What do you say to them
I
to
told
get
them
them
to
back on track?
I told them to just take their time and keep on pushing. You can't give up because if that's your goal and that's your dream, you don't want to give up. You don't when something happens, you can't just give up. And be like, oh, I don't want to do it no more. Or I think I'm gonna take the day off. You got to keep on working. When you're an entrepreneur, you got to work. That's an everyday job. It's not like you get up and go to work from 8 to 5. And you know you got a check coming in. You got to get up and push and make your own money. You got to make it happen for yourself.
That's true.
Because the next person is not gonna do it.
And the next person isn't going to do it. You're so right. Tell everybody where they can find you, Designer Fats.
You can find me on Facebook. I have two pages. That's the first one is Williams Fats, and that's Phatz. The second one is Fats Williams,
Fats Williams.
because the first page over flooded. So,
Right.
and I'm also have my fan page at just Fats Phatz. On Instagram, it's Fats underscore brand, and Twitter is Fats Clothing for you.
Fats Clothing for you. You do children clothing?
Yes, I do men, women, kids, everybody. I don't discriminate.
Okay.
Standard plus.
Really? Plus size. I want that maxi dress.
I got you.
You got me?
The next time I come, well, when I give it to you, so you can still walk on as a display.
And maybe one day I can model for you if you're local here in Atlanta. I'll walk the runway for you.
Oh, most definitely.
I would love to do that. It'll be my pleasure for you. Definitely. I'm going to leave you with this thought today. Knowledge is power. Take this weekend to learn more about yourself, about the people around you. Educate yourself more about what it is that you're doing, that purpose that you're going for. Just like here with Mr. Fats, he decided to go back to school. So he has more knowledge about the craft that he is perfecting. So read more, study more, talk more with people in your arena who are doing what you're doing so that you'll have the power to proceed with your purpose. I'm Stoney Love. Next week, Monday, we have comedian T. Ray Sanders. I'm sorry. Will be here Monday morning with some jokes. That's right. We need to all laugh right here on Clark TV Network. And I'll see you Monday morning.